Okay, y'all. So today I randomly saw a hashtag that said Earth Angel. And it reminded me back to all the way to AmeriCorps. It always goes to AmeriCorps. I'm going to tell you that much. In Mexico Beach, Florida, there was this couple that I helped apply for disaster survivor assistance. That couple started calling me Earth Angel. Since Mexico Beach is also a fairly small area, we would run into these individuals throughout the time that we were there. Essentially, it became like this running joke on my AmeriCorps team. Go for. And just started calling me Earth Angel. I have this book, okay? And this book actually, I traveled with it. You can see it doesn't even have the whole, I like colored over the markings of it. So this book, when I was in AmeriCorps, first and foremost, it helped get me through a lot of really hard and challenging times. What I would do is, especially on the days when I was really struggling or just having a really rough day or feeling really down and out, I would always randomly open to a page in this book because they're like short little things, and most of the time it was always relevant to like what I was going through, and regardless I found ways to incorporate ideas and the practices into like whatever was bothering me or whatever I was going through at the time. And so now I don't reference this book as often, but it is a very special book for me, and I still keep it around for the times like when I'm just really down and out. Anywho, this book in it has this message from my sister from another mister. It was like a goodbye letter that I got from her from like closing out in AmeriCorps. The most beautiful thing about it is that reading this and these words specifically, you are meant to be happy in life and you are too strong to deal with life giving you bullshit. You better grab life with that tight grip I know you have and tell it not today, bitch. And so today I've kind of been in my head a little bit, and not like crisisy by any means. Thank God for cognitive processing therapy for that. Kind of been struggling and leaning into imposter syndrome a little bit because later this week I am co-presenting a workshop at the Midwest Climate Summit. There's a couple aspects of this event that I can go into in a little bit. However, staying back on track here, I've been getting in my head and I've been, fighting these voices like that. I'm telling myself that I'm not prepared. I don't know enough to be giving this. Like, I'm not credentialed enough. I haven't had enough experience, blah, blah, blah. Like all of the things, that I'm sure not those specifically, but everyone deals with similar thought processes in their head. And so then today, because I randomly saw the hashtag Earth Angel, and then it, full circle brought me all the way back, and I felt inspired to read this message from my girl Stasia. And what do you know, it was the inspiration that I really needed, the tool I needed so unexpectedly, never know, but the tool I needed today that helped me kind of snap out of it and give myself some more self-confidence and actually give myself credit for what I do know, what I have experienced, what I have gone through. And that within itself is such a blessing. Imposter syndrome, I think, is stemming from largely is that the location, ironically, it's going to be here in Madison, Wisconsin at the Memorial Union. And ironically, not ironically, I went to UW-Madison. But the last time I was there, it was for my white coat ceremony in PA school. And so within that, that brings a lot of, wow, that was a rough journey just in itself. And so I think that has been kind of piling on top for me. And what a blessing it is to follow random sparks of inspiration based on something random you saw and it actually helped your day. It's the perfect reminder that inspiration comes in all shapes, forms, sizes, and in the most unusual and unexpected ways sometimes. So I guess I say that with today's world in mind. And I hope that you all are able to kind of zoom in at the right depth for you and how is best for you managing everything and living through a lot of history that's being made right now, whether for good or for worse. And I hope that it's a reminder that even when you least expect it, it's always possible for things to turn around and take a turn for the better.